Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Day 2 of the AIGA Champions League 2023 quarterfinals. AIGA compete against the best in the center of Eurasia. Now we will present the first pair of teams, Asahi Republic and B Team. Up first at 60 kilograms, from Asahi Republic, Felipe Nasibe. And his opponent representing B Team, Jacob Norton. At 65 kilograms, from Asahi Republic, Dominic Mejia. And his opponent from B Team, Frankie Lopez. At 70 kilograms, for Asahi Republic, Henrique Duranz. And his opponent from B Team, Robert Deagle. At 76 kilograms, for Asahi Republic, Cade Anastasios. And representing B Team, Joshua Weiland. At 83 kilograms, representing Asahi Republic, Patricky Bressan. And his opponent from the B Team, Anthony Salvatore. At 91 kilograms, for Acai Republic, Henrique Sacconi. And his opponent from the B team, J.B. Betchloff. At over 91 kilograms, from Acai Republic, Anton Dimitrikov. And representing B team, Vince Pizzuto. Captains, please join the head referee in the center of the mat to draw the order of weights. The first weight will be 60 kilograms. The second weight will be 70 kilograms. The third weight will be 76 kilograms. The fourth weight will be 91 kilograms. The fifth weight will be over 91 kilograms. The sixth weight will be 83 kilograms. 65, right? And the seventh weight will be 65 kilograms. All right, gentlemen, good luck. Round one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the AIGA Champions League Day 2. This is B team versus Asai Republic. This tie will effectively decide who is the #1 team of the tournament. And joining me now is a special guest. We have Mr. Salman Al-Hassani, if I'm correct, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, joining me now at the commentating desk. Salman, tell me about yourself a little bit, and then tell me about what you think about the AIGA Champions League and the fight so far.
Yeah, I'm a black belt from Qatar, one of very, very few. I believe there's 2 or 3 black belts from Qatar, and we're all actually from the same family. I've been training since 2015, and I train out of Checkmat in Qatar.
Nice.
With Professor Mateus and Professor Roy.
Fantastic. What do you think about the fight so far?
Yeah, the fights have been amazing. I'm really, really impressed with Asai Republic yesterday.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
I felt that they have a bit more experience than
the other teams?
Yeah,
okay.
than their adversaries. And I predict that they're going to win, I think.
Okay, so this is the first match. First out of 7. It's the minus 60 kilogram. It's Felipe versus Jacob. What do you think about the team format? You like it?
Yeah, I really like it. I really like it. I think it really engages the audience. It's nice because each team has their own story, and it's nice to follow them through the event and through the tournament.
Sure. Isn't the venue amazing?
The
production, just the setup.
Yeah.
That Titantron reminds me of the WWE days.
yeah. I agree.
I feel like Vince McMahon is just going to walk in at any minute and interrupt the match.
Yeah, we're all talking about that yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
The production level is
fantastic.
Yeah, it's really, really next level.
So anybody who's conducting tournaments, you can take some pointers by watching what these guys are doing here at AIGA.
Yeah, I feel like the environment is next level.
Halfway through, Jacob. 2.5 minutes to work. 2.5 minutes.
Coach Giuliano there looking on. Eyes on the prize, huh? So this weight closer to your weight class.
Yeah.
What are you looking to see? What's interesting in your mind that you'd like to see? Some leg locks, maybe some back takes. In this weight class, usually we don't see too many guard passes.
Yes.
It's pretty difficult. We were talking about that yesterday with the guys. Usually you do the guard pass to set up the back take. So, buggy choke.
Yeah, he takes a lot of risks with the with the buggy choke. If it doesn't work out, he might get his guard passed.
Yeah, that's definitely. He needs to clamp his arms together, his hands together right now to get maximum pressure. I think the buggy choke is a little bit out there now. First,
yeah, exactly.
I've been buggy choked in competition. I'm like, what is this guy doing to me? It's like 4 years ago. But yeah, I think people anticipate it now a little bit more.
But I think it's risky with the rule set, especially with the time going down.
Yeah, now it's because it's in the points segment. But however, we have 3 rounds. So you screw up in the first round, something happens, you take a risk. You still have two rounds to correct it and maybe get back into the match.
Yeah.
He needs to right now. He needs to triangle his legs first and then clamp his palms together.
He's doing great with blocking the hips.
Exactly.
So he can't hip escape and
blocking and also the top player right now, Felipe, who is in it. That's exactly the defense that you have to do. Is you have to put the palm of your hand on the ground and open the artery to the side, which is caught.
Yeah. And I can feel it's a bit loose.
It is. It is.
Yeah, he can move his shoulder.
He has to clamp his arms together. Yeah. Other than that, he's already got the guard pass. Yeah, exactly. He's got his 3 points yet. So they're not considering this as a dangerous submission position right now.
Yeah. So I think that was a risk he took yesterday.
Exactly, and it didn't work yesterday.
Yeah, it didn't work, and
maybe they should have got back to the training mats last night. And
but I do think he has really, really good because he's someone that's my size and has a similar frame like me. So I was rooting for him yesterday.
Okay.
And
so round 1, there we go.
And-
Felipe is a seasoned competitor, so
Yeah, and I felt if he didn't take those risks, he wouldn't be in a position like he is today.
sure. There's something about the submission-only guys. I think it's safe to say that B team would be one of those teams classified as submission-only guys. You don't see them showing up at IBJJF tournaments.
Yeah.
Usually they wait for those big shows to, showcase their leg lock games and, the inverted ashis
Yeah.
and all that stuff where they expose the heels and they expose the feet. Usually those guys, they get their guards passed.
Yeah,
That's like, it's normally when you watch a lot of matches over the years and you see it happen. I remember one match, it was Keenan Cornelius versus Gary Tonin, and Keenan Cornelius is not known to be a massive, pressure guard passer like Rodolfo Vieiro is, or like Leandro Lowe was. But I think he
Round
passed
two.
Gary Tonin's guard like 10 times. It was like 25-0, something like that. And then Gary Tonin was like, I'm a submission guy. I'm known for getting my guard passed. And usually you see that with these teams as well. You agree with that?
yeah.
Why is that? Why do you think it's just like they negate the point so much that they just like forget about it? I'll get past, but I'll try to win it with the submission.
I think maybe a lot of it has to do with the training environment.
And and the mentality of the coaches, I guess.
Yeah, because when we're preparing for an IBJJF or an Abu Dhabi AGP tournament
Yeah.
type event, a lot of the specific training is based
Yeah.
off of the points and based off of the time.
Sure,
and
but
we go into detail
how
with
much
advantages.
how much can you
Yeah.
change your guard game? I mean,
Exactly.
that's tough.
Yeah, exactly.
You do strategize for the points, but you're not just gonna I'm a guard recovery guy now.
Yeah.
So let's see what this is gonna look like the other way around, huh? With Jacob on top. I think he's just gonna probably try to get over the knee line and attack a leg, maybe.
He has a good
Oh,
grip
now-
and
now he
inverting.
got
Yeah.
it.
And he's across the
Going
knee
B
line.
team, he's going B team on Jacob.
Yeah, exactly. That's the pure Craig Jones setup.
Exactly. But remember, just for our viewers as well, first 2 minutes of the match for each round, no points
Yeah.
except for takedowns. And there are no negatives here, so that's a little slight difference with the ADCC submission fighting rule set. However, this tournament, this style is structured around the ADCC submission fighting rule set.
Up and down, get rid of that grip. Up and down with the elbow. Aê, sobe que é bom. Não é, não tá valendo muito ainda, 5 segundos.
I think
That-
Felipe is feeling really comfortable in this match.
Yes.
He's pretty much doing what he wants. He's, escaping the submissions. He's sweeping. He's pulling guard.
Yeah.
He passed guard in the first one, so in the first round. So, yeah.
No,
I think he's feeling he's got this one.
And I think his strategy is very good, especially with the passing. He's diving into the body lock,
Yes,
which
exactly.
yeah, which shuts down a lot of the
A lot of the leg entries,
Yeah,
yes.
a lot of leg entries. It shuts down the butterfly guard.
Absolutely.
Looking to dive in. Dive in hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the coach said. He's looking
Yeah.
to dive in hard.
And a lot of Jacob's strategy is to play half guard and to play butterfly. And the body lock really
It
shuts
it
the hips
that,
and
sure.
Nice, Jacob.
So we're in the points segment right now. So these boys have to be careful of what position they're giving up.
Sprawl back that leg. Hold up on a single. You need it on balances when he shoots into you.
Referees here are obviously very high level. We were talking about that yesterday. They make very little mistakes, if any at all. And if there's something that they're not 100% sure of, they'll put the time in. They'll sit and watch the replay.
yeah,
I really love what they're doing with the refereeing, because some of the circuits out there, they're sacrificing the quality for
exactly,
quantity.
yeah.
Just giving out hundreds and hundreds of guys showing up at tournaments being referees in it. So yeah, it's
Yeah, I think
very
it should.
soothing to see this.
Yeah, I think it shows the evolution of where the sport is
Sure.
going.
Absolutely. And it shows how passionate these guys are.
Exactly. Yeah. So now he has the underhook, and it's going to be very, very difficult for him unless he gets his frames back.
I don't think that Jacob will take the same risk as the previous times with, giving up a pass
Yeah.
for submission. I think he's going to rethink that strategy, maybe go chink out
But I
the
thi-
details in that.
Yeah. It shows his personality though in jiu-jitsu. It's like all guns blazing.
Sure. That's what jiu-jitsu does.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about
You learn
somebody.
exactly. Yeah.
When you roll with somebody, it's like you've known the guy for like 5 years.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Getting forward to look to knowing you more. We're going to train today
Hopefully,
later.
yeah, hopefully. He has a body lock. All he has to do is clear the top knee
Top
and
knee.
pass.
Yeah. But still,
Now he has the underhook.
Okay.
Now he has.
Now he's got
Yeah,
it.
he has the hook
That's
set.
it.
15 seconds left. Survive. Survive. Watch the triangle. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
So you get the points here for whatever position your legs are in. Whether the hooks are crossed, whether they're in, whether it's a body lock, you still get your 3 points. And another interesting thing about submission fighting is that in the back position, if you open your legs and you get the 3 count, you can just go back in and get your points again.
I feel like initially in this round, they were both attacking the legs. And I feel like they respected each other's leg entanglement games. And now they started to go for passing
I
and,
think
and
these
s- and
days,
sweeping more.
I think these days, the high-level guys, they know that you expose a heel, something's gonna tear. So everybody respects that aspect of the game, respects and fears at the same time.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to limp for 6 months.
exactly.
So, you're coaching B team now. What would you tell Jacob to do? He's
Round
2 rounds behind.
3.
Coach Jacob, what would you tell him?
I think you'd have to go for the submission. I think the thing is Felipe is very, very good at keeping his hips back, so it's very, very difficult for him to enter the leg entanglement from the half guard and to elevate him from the butterfly.
So what I would do is I would tell him to wrestle now. Wrestle, try to catch a leg. Definitely Felipe is not going to give the takedown. So in the scramble getting up, maybe try and get the back, maybe get a submission off of that. But that would be a different strategy, maybe something different from the first 2 rounds. But I would not tell him to pull guard now.
Even entering leg entanglements from the top position,
It would be-
sort of like how Dean Lister does it.
Sure. I mean, he's got to do something different. You get 3 rounds, and they're 5-minute rounds, so you got plenty of time. Try something different in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it. I wouldn't stay here, honestly. You got a minute till points, but you still have 50 seconds for a takedown to go up 2 points. But however, he needs a submission to win this because he's behind by 2 rounds.
Yeah, Felipe does very, very well framing and keeping his legs
Sure.
at a really far distance, right away from his legs and his hips. So he's using his hand as a frame against the legs.
So another thing that really helps with the guys who do the half guard and the butterfly, when you're on top, is to crisscross your hands. If you go both hands on the shins to close the legs, he has his arms and his shoulders open to come up and attack. But if you crisscross, it means if you have one leg and one armpit, or the other way around, if you have this and this,
Yes.
that is really tough for the fighter on the bottom because he has to open up an arm and then try to attack.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just crisscross your hands again. So he's doing that perfectly as well. I prefer that too when I'm training with the little guys who are really good with the legs. I always crisscross my hands, one on the shin or the foot and the other one controlling either the armpit or the shoulder.
Yeah. Even when I roll with people in my division, giving space is very crucial because even just a little bit of space that you give,
Goes a lot.
Yeah.
A little, little
yeah,
goes a lot.
because people are very fast and they can fit into really, really small
Ye-
positions.
Exactly, yeah. So again, see, one on the shin, other
Yeah.
one trying to control the top.
And he keeps on changing the frames, sometimes on the neck,
Yeah.
and he keeps
So,
it moving as
2
well.
minutes. Either Jacob submits this fight or
Yeah.
it's 1-0 for Asai.
I think what Felipe is doing that's very smart is that he keeps on moving. He doesn't stay stuck in one position for too long.
Yeah,
He
sure.
keeps his hips back and he moves a bit.
That's like getting a target and just moving it around.
Yeah.
1 minute 30 seconds. You gotta go. Linda. Minute and a half, Jacob. Ashiga.
And the more frustrated Jacob gets, and the more he opens up, the more chances it gives Felipe to pass.
Sure. I don't think we'll see a guard pass, though, no.
Let's go, Jake. 1 minute. Let's go. You gotta pull it out here. It's all hard here. It's all hard. We gotta send it, baby. You got plenty of time.
Oh, okay.
He tried to go for the
Kinda
false. He tried to go for the false ashi, and his knee.
Kind of
and,
looks
he
demoted
jumped over
right
his
now.
knee, yeah.
Jacob
Yeah.
didn't really even care to
Yeah.
get out of that one.
No, I think he was gonna try to go for the cross ashi for
Yeah.
the false reap. Sorry.
Yeah, false reap.
And he was gunning for that, and Felipe switched his hips and
Yeah.
crossed the far knee line and passed.
It's not gonna open up, Jake. You gotta send it. About 15 seconds. Jump it.
So, 1-0, Asai
Yeah.
Republic. That's the way you want to start team competitions. Go back to the
Exactly.
locker room, some cheers, some high fives.
Exactly, yeah.
1-0 up.
And for sure, I think it'll motivate everyone in the team at
Exactly.
SIE. And it may motivate the guys at B team to,
Yeah,
to get,
yeah,
to get fired up.
Bring
Yeah.
crank up the steam, huh?
Yeah.
So there you have it. Asai Republic goes
Now we will take a short break.
1-0 up. We're going to take a short break. Why? We just got here.
The action will resume in 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes is fine. So let's see what we have for the next matchup. Let me check my trusty old smooth comp here. And we go to Robert Anthony versus Enrique Duranz. That is the minus 70 kilogram weight class. These gentlemen mostly compete in the United States, so we don't have much of their report cards on Smooth Comp. That's what I love about Smooth Comp,
Yeah, all the information.
and also what the AJP, UAE, JJF does with the Smooth Comp template. What match, what tournament, what minute, how the fight ends.
Yeah.
IBJJF doesn't do that. I can never find out who beat who, how, and when.
Where a lot of top level
Fabricio is there,
athletes,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah?
it was the person that started the project. It was Sheikh Nawaf bin Nasser bin Khalid
Okay.
and Fabricio, and
I
they
met
made a big-
Fabricio 9 years ago in Dubai,
Yeah,
in Sharjah,
Yeah.
Dubai. We used to see him all around in the circuit. You guys did pretty well at
Yeah.
the Worlds.
yeah, they
It was
did.
BJJ,
Yeah, it was
Qatar,
yeah.
Checkmat, something like that?
No, Qatar BJJ is Fabricio
Okay.
and Sheikh Nawaf's team, which is Vision Jiu-Jitsu.
Vision, okay,
Vision
Vision.
BJJ,
And now-
Qatar
Yeah.
BJJ.
Okay.
At
And
70
they-
kilograms from Acai Republic.
I catch these
Enrique
names. I catch all the
Duranz.
countries in the Middle East, their names.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I'm proud. I'm like,
Yeah, they were the ones
awesome.
that initially started the program to bring in a lot of the a lot of the high talent.
Sure.
And because of that, we had a lot of talent settling in Qatar.
Nice.
And some of them were able to even open their own schools and teach.
And from the B team, Robert Deagle.
So Henrique and Robert here.
And because of that, you know, Qatar is able to produce.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
some
Yeah,
good
I
talent.
saw the Worlds. I was looking at, you know, the teams, just going through the results.
Yeah.
And I saw BJJ Qatar
Yeah.
was there. They had a you know, a healthy presence.
Exactly. And it's cool to see all
Round
of these guys
one.
live in Qatar. They have Qatari students.
Nice.
And they go out and compete and do well, you know, on the biggest stage.
Kind of the format that I would say Emirates produced in the
Yeah,
region. Yeah,
yeah.
they're following that. So, what are we going to see here? We've got Robert with a sweet heel hook yesterday.
Yeah.
So
I think he's one of the more experienced guys
yeah,
on the B team.
definitely. I said,
Yeah,
you,
in this tournament.
you can tell by just the way he's composed. Yeah, the other guys, well, not all of them, but a few of them were. It's obvious that they're you know, trying to make a name for themselves. First, second step up the ladder.
Yeah.
But Robert, yeah, he's.
Yeah, and I
he's
think
been
it shows
here.
in his
He's
demeanor.
been here. He's been here.
I
yeah,
think it
he's
shows in
been
his
there.
demeanor. As soon as the bell rings, he just goes forward
Yeah,
and he's really
focused.
composed.
Yeah,
and
look at his face.
Yeah.
We got the best seats in the house here.
Exactly, yeah.
Obviously, Henrique knows that Robert will be trying to expose a heel.
Yeah.
So he's on both knees, got the heels
Yeah.
tucked behind his
If
butt.
you notice, he's sneaking his right foot between
Sure.
Yeah, between both knees.
Yeah, exactly. Again, crisscross.
But this shows that the guys at SI Republic have good coaching also. With
Obviously.
yeah, with a good
Giuliano.
defense. Yeah.
Giuliano, Adriano, supporting their guys here. Giuliano's a 5th level black belt
Yeah.
over there. We had some laughs with him yesterday.
Yeah.
He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, it's great to be in an environment where you have, you know, such high-level people around us.
Look at that. Starting. It's not dangerous yet. It's the start of something dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, and he got it now.
That's it.
He attacked the footlock on the opponent's
The
right
winner, Robert Deagle.
foot, which then exposed the heel on the
Short
yeah,
and sweet,
on
huh?
the left foot. Yeah.
Get it done in the first round. That's
Yeah.
what you want.
Alright, somebody else get this coach's chair. J-Dog and then me.
That's a real good setup, textbook setup for the heel hook.
I mean,
And it was a nice entry from the top as
We
well.
saw-
Coming up from the sweep,
yeah.
it was a really nice entry.
We
I
saw
think.
that coming from like 100 miles away.
Yeah.
But he just executed it so clean.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't do anything.
Yeah.
When you know it's going to happen.
And now,
But how it
at
happens also
76
plays a big role in
kilograms,
it.
from Acai Republic, Cade Anastasios.
No 5-minute break.
Yeah.
I'm glad about that one.
But it was nice. Look at he entered it based off of a scramble after the sweep, which is something that's that can catch people off,
Yeah, sure.
And from the B team, Joshua Wyland.
So we're over to the minus 76 kilogram. Cade and Joshua. Obviously, Cade is a high level
Round
BJJ
one.
competitor. He's a young black belt. He's got multiple titles and championships. He's chosen to
cut the sleeves.
cut the sleeves off, show them guns. But he had a really, really tough opponent yesterday. Did manage to win that one. Joshua also had a really tough scrap with the guy from the Kyrgyzstan
Yeah.
team. He just got the seatbelt. They were basically
Yeah.
running all over the place. So both of these guys are looking for their first win here.
Yeah, I think it's the B team versus the SI Republic is more of a jiu-jitsu versus jiu-jitsu.
Rather than
yeah,
getting some of those guys with a wrestling background.
So I feel like they're both sort of speaking the same language.
Yes.
Whereas when they fight the wrestlers,
It's
it's
I agree.
a different strategy,
I
and
agree.
and the fight pans out a little different than expected, I feel.
Josh, aware of ankle picks when he starts leaning forward like that. Just under 4 minutes to work, Josh.
So first 2 minutes, no points except for takedowns. But Cade just pulled guard, so
5 seconds to points, Josh.
that cancels out the whole takedown gig.
He's looking to hike to a knee, so you start playing ankle picks.
And there are no negatives in AIGA for guard pulling.
Lower back grip, Josh.
And no advantages as well. So a lot less
A
confusing.
lot less confusing, yeah.
15 seconds to points, Josh.
He's got the Cade has his fingers heavily taped.
We can snap that hand off the head. Now let's work to get in front of the hips now.
But I really like the fact that you can pull guard without being penalized, because people can start to get into the action rather than wrestle for like 2 or 3 minutes before getting to the action. You know?
I mean, there's like a whole debate about that. You know,
Yeah.
we could just sit and
Exactly. Yeah.
tons of different opinions.
Elevate the legs, elevate the legs. If he keeps his hips low, you can cartwheel there too.
Josh, we can always move hip and knee post as he supine and start working outside the knee into the J point.
Control that breathing, J-Dog. You're controlling the tempo. It's your match.
Josh, just over 2 minutes to work.
J-Dog, when he's reaching like that, you can go from flying fast.
Yes, beautiful, Josh. Underhook knee cut off that.
Nice, Josh. Nice.
Beat the knees, Josh. Beat the knees.
Keep the momentum
Yes,
going.
yes, yes.
Oh.
Josh, points are in now.
Cade is moving a lot side to side and putting a lot of pressure.
I'm
That's
wondering
a
if
good way to pass as well.
is Cade maybe. Well, I mean, it's the first round. You can, you know, try your opponent out, but whoa, look at that. Flying armbar out into the coaching area.
But yeah,
Okay.
it is
It's
like
just
you
a
said.
restart.
If it's 3 rounds, people do have to pace themselves a bit, and they can't.
You can't,
Yeah.
you can't just, you know, blow all your steam out in the
Yeah.
first round. But I was wondering, like, you know, he keeps trying to pass, you know, with the standing passes, and whatever angle he gets, Cade is getting a knee in.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, is that the right way to do it right now? But
Yeah.
he still has a lot of time to try and expose some weaknesses. So yeah, why not?
And Cade is flexible enough to bring his knee to his chest.
Yeah, that's what he's
Which
doing.
is
Every
yeah.
every exchange, one knee is in.
Let's look to get him super 1 minute, buddy. Can we grab that ankle with our right hand, collar tie with our left, and circle to our left? Minute to work, Josh. Minute to work. That'll give him supine. Just like that. Yeah. Go the other way, though. You know what I'm saying? Keep when you
You know, you have to download your opponent's patterns. You know, especially when you have 15 minutes, you have the luxury of trying different stuff and downloading your opponent's patterns to see what you like. Like, that was interesting. He brought in one knee and he just dived over the other leg. So
And that's the
he's
issue.
just
Yeah.
he's downloading the information right now.
And passing while standing exposes the legs.
Yes.
But now
What
he's
about
going on his
Cade?
knees.
What about Cade? He's not doing enough, is he?
20 seconds to work, Josh.
He's not doing enough to win. He's just not getting past.
He's not getting past, yeah.
But he needs some offense.
Yeah.
Clearing hands off head. 10
10
seconds.
seconds to work. 10 seconds to work. Circle
but it's a different style than what you would expect from the B team. Someone that's going to pull guard
Sure. Yeah.
and go for the false reap. So it's cool to see,
Okay,
even
so
within the same team.
there goes first round.
It's cool to see within the same team people have a different. Each individual has their own
Style and
unique style to them.
an accent to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Cade tearing out the sleeves for the ladies, huh?
If you control the head, you can go for ankle kick.
Cade's a black belt under Ragnar
He's
Oka.
aware too. So
He's,
you
I
can do
believe,
game next.
world's IBJJF brown belt
Yeah.
champion, European champion, European Open champion.
Do you feel that because Cade prevented the guard passes, it makes him more confident? Because I feel that when
Yeah.
when I train and someone can't pass my guard, I'm like, okay, if they can't pass my guard, then I can just start to move forward and attack from now.
That would be
Round
the
2.
logical approach. But then there's also another thing, which I don't think it's a factor for these guys really, but it's the fatigue.
Yeah,
You know, when the fatigue kicks in, and you're getting tired,
yeah,
anybody can pass your guard.
Yeah.
A little kid can pass your guard.
yeah.
But no, I don't think that's going to be a factor for guys, you know, who compete at this level. Obviously, Joshua has a much more physical game, a physical approach right now to the fight than Cade does.
Try to elevate those ankles. Or circle and force supine. Take your time.
But if I'm to give a decision for the first round, I give it to Joshua.
Yeah.
So far.
He has been more
So
aggressive,
far.
and he did have the flying armbar attempt.
But if one of the fighters takes one round and the
Yeah.
other two are a draw, that also decides the fight as well. So
Yeah.
we really have to wait till the last round to see who's going to take it.
Yeah.
Like if this one is another draw, it's another 0-0, 0-0. If this is love. And the third round, whoever wins with anything, with just one penalty, you take the fight.
Yeah.
We had one fight yesterday that went 3 rounds, 0-0, the heavyweights.
Yeah.
It was Asai versus Battle Force. That was the only fight that went to a referee
Yeah.
decision yesterday. And to think it
So
was in
that's
the heavyweights.
Out of all of the fights, we had so many fights yesterday, and just one fight went to a decision.
Had all 3 rounds,
Yeah.
0-0. And it was the heavyweights.
Yeah.
The one that you would not expect. Like the heavyweights, you're thinking somebody's going to smash somebody and get a guard pass or something.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really excited for the heavyweight fight today.
Yeah.
Just under 3 minutes to work, Josh.
Yeah, stay on that head, bro. That's gonna get it to get up. That's great.
More of that, Josh.
Yeah. See, you already started.
I love the snap downs. I was talking about that yesterday. You snap someone's neck down 5-6 times.
Yeah.
They start to feel it.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to feel it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's going to work with the guy on top doing it to the guy on the
Yeah.
bottom, but however, a snap down on the neck.
Joshua reminds me a little bit of Nicky Rod.
Really?
With his passing, yeah, moving
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
side
it
to
looks
side, jumping.
Not too
Yeah.
dissimilar. I
Yeah,
agree.
Try to jump over the legs.
Remember, Josh, fatigue makes the holes open up, Josh.
There it is. Keep doing that.
Those guys are just special athletes, though. Like
Yeah.
Nicky Rod.
That ankle grip and collar tie to supine. You snap and set that up. Yes. Now circle.
The self-proclaimed Natty King. Yeah, those guys, their level, the level that they
Yeah.
bring, just pure, the physical level that they bring, it's on an elite level, let alone the jiu-jitsu. Put that on the side. These
Yeah.
guys are special.
Yeah.
You have to accept that.
Yeah.
Those guys that compete at that level, they're special. And
Exactly. And then you add a high level jiu-jitsu to
and
that
ju-
to that
all of
athleticism.
that, yeah. You add a high level of jiu-jitsu to that. You add high level of training partners.
Yeah.
You add exposure to high level competition that not everybody has.
Yeah.
And they just they make that the space, it just grows
Yeah.
with the rest of the lot.
Yeah.
There it is. Scoop grip when he does that. Scoop grip passing when he does that.
I'm interested to see what Cade's approaches to this, to see what type of guard he wants to play, because at the moment he's doing a great job framing and preventing the guard pass, but I don't see him trying to attempt to shoot to the half guard or to or to catch a leg.
He needs
to go
offense.
To K guard.
This is not working well for him right now. This is a losing match.
It's a losing match.
This
Yeah.
is
Because he's not coming up to wrestle him, nor is he trying to shoot and catch the legs.
Snap make it dynamic. 30 seconds, very good. Keep making back it up.
Remember, lifting the feet as well, so he can supine.
Because what you could do is, as they both
Dynamics between pulling
hold each other's hands, he could lift it and then shoot in for the legs.
There you go. Look at him.
more forward progression, Josh. More forward progression.
Forward progression, Josh. Josh, push it. This whole round.
Yes, Josh. Beautiful. Side to side movement, Josh.
Look for your scoop grip. Scoop grip with that right arm on the far right. Here we go. Keep him supine, Josh. Keep him down. Stop.
Let's go, Josh.
So that's 2 rounds, no points scored, but if it goes to a decision, Joshua has the edge right now.
Yeah.
Collar tie with the other arm. So you gotta be ready for that, right? So he's gonna attack that same side leg that we have the 2-on-1, right? When he goes here, he's gonna collar tie. I know, right? And then going down, right? And then I want you to use your double ankle, right? Use the double ankle, start going. I want you to snap him. You know where you go both ankles around his ankles, right? Where you strip him back. Use that. I want your lead leg to start hitting his foot, right? Don't even get him in position to snap, right? Start hitting out his feet, make him move, and I need you to be aggressive. Technically, it's 0-0-0. So if you score this last one, you win, right? So we just need to score.
This is our last choice. Show the forward progression and give the fucking favor in the red side.
Let's see the dog.
That's more water.
Show him, bro.
This is one of my favorite bits, is to see the strategies behind.
And look at the team all over the guy. You
Yeah.
know,
Round
pumping him up.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I always love to listen to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
coach's
sure.
input, and I think that's what's nice with the round system. We can see them go back, change the strategy, develop, and then try to fight better and
come and do
differently.
the same thing again. And then come and not change anything. Yeah, so
But I think he has to lift the hands and then go into.
I think he
for
should have
legs.
just stood up for this round. I wouldn't have advised my fighter to pull guard for a 3rd round again.
I think
You're
maybe
pretty much behind 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So I would have said stay on your feet and try to catch something in a scramble. Even if you get taken down, the cool thing here, like, the part that differentiates that, if, you've been playing this style and he's not coming into your legs and you're getting frustrated, give him a takedown. When you give him a takedown, he's going to be in your legs when you're on the ground. So you can work with something at least.
Collar tie, circle, circle. Okay, that one works too, yeah. 45 seconds to points. Keep coming forward, Josh. Keep coming forward. Keep coming forward.
So Kay's doing great with framing from the collar tie, but I feel like he should use his right hand to push Joshua's elbow up and then shoot in for the legs.
What I would do right now is I would tell Kate to stand up. I would tell him to stand up, and if he gets taken down, they're in the points immediately, so he can start working for something to even the score out. But this is not working. Kate's gonna be leaving here with 2 losses if this continues.
Yeah.
And Joshua doesn't look like he's slowing down. He doesn't. He feels comfortable.
Yeah. I'm saying it in the viewpoint that I feel that
Crush us right now, huh?
I feel that Cade doesn't have the confidence to wrestle him. So I feel like this is his only strategy, and based off of that strategy,
But it's
I
not
think
working.
he should.
But it's not working. And he's behind 2 rounds. what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to lose a round, so just stand up. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a decision here. The decision, it goes to Joshua, definitely.
Yeah, I believe if it stays in this way, I think Joshua is more aggressive with the passing.
We'll have to see what happens. Cade has an opportunity to steal this fight by taking this round. And Joshua just has to do what he's been doing for the past 12 minutes, 13 minutes.
I think you're right. I think if he surprises him by coming up and shooting as a surprise move,
okay.
I think that would be smart as well.
Trying to do that right now.
Yeah. But I do feel like Joshua is the superior wrestler.
Yeah. And Cade is the superior guard player.
Yeah.
Obvious. It's pretty obvious right here.
And yeah, all props to Joshua also. Joshua has been preventing
everything.
He's been
shutting him down.
He's been shutting down.
That's not easy to do.
Yeah. I'm a guard player, so I'm always rooting. I'm always looking at it from the guard player's angle, but Cade's been doing a great job actually. You see him framing the shoulders, framing the feet.
So, final minute.
He has a weave in the foot. He has a weave in.
I think he's controlling
to prevent the half guard, exactly. Yeah, controlling the ankle and controlling the wrist.
You know what? Both these teams, they have to fight again today.
Yeah.
Both of them.
But great cardio by Cade. He's been pushing the pace for the past.
Joshua, you mean?
Joshua, sorry. Yeah, Joshua. He's pushing the pace for the past. Yeah.
15 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You do a 6-minute roll in class, and you feel it at night when you're in bed. You're like, wow, those 6-minute rolls were tough. This is 15 minutes.
25 seconds, Josh. Forward, go.
Yeah, too late, Cade, on that one. Sorry, brother.
20 seconds, Josh.
Great frame with the head underneath the neck as well. By Joshua preventing any type of entries.
Anything. Yeah.
He has nice way to end it though.
Time.
Nice way to end it though.
Yeah, it was over though. Too late.
Way too late,
brother.
But will they give? Are they gonna?
No. It's decision is Joshua's 100%. Time was finished when the scramble and the sweep happened, when the reversal happened. Everybody was so engaged in the fight that they forgot to check out the clock. Yeah, Joshua takes this one.
The winner.
Absolutely no way.
Joshua Weiland.
So 2-1 for B team.
I did enjoy the sweep, but it was it was
No,
too
time
late.
was over. Yeah, I think he just.
Look at that.
Joshua just let go. I mean,
do you think they're gonna show the ending on the replay, even though the time went?
well, they are. Yeah, that's it. But anyhow, that was not even 3 seconds of control with 3-point connection. So no, that was nothing. At best, even if that happened during regulation time, that would have given Cade at best this round.
Yeah.
The other 2 rounds were Joshua, so I think this
Now,
match was done and dusted
at
halfway
91
through the third one.
kilograms, from Acai Republic, Henrique Saccone.
Okay, so it's not fair to predict fights at this level this soon, but Henrique Saccone He's not
high
going to
level.
lose on this stage. He's not here to lose a fight.
And from B team, JB
You know, Enrique-
Betchlov.
Enrique, he has a lot of experience.
Yeah, he's a frequent fighter on every circuit,
Yeah.
everywhere. He had a crazy match with Cyborg, and I forgot which one of the promotions of BJJ Stars or something like that. It was crazy, man. These guys were just going, and you know, Cyborg is just
Round
your
one.
average Master 2 black belt.
Average, yeah, right.
You know, just the average human Master 2 black belts. So the interesting aspect about Henrique's game is that he doesn't stay down.
Doesn't stay down. He has great wrestling. He was
Yeah,
out
he'll-
wrestling the wrestler yesterday.
Sure, sure. So if any chance you get him on the ground, he will explode and pop up to his knees and get up. So in this scoring system, getting points on these guys is very, very difficult.
Standing straight up, JB.
I would consider that a takedown. Yeah, that's 2 points. That's a takedown.
Like you said, not taking any risks and standing back up.
Yeah, he it's really tough to
using
keep
his
him down.
wrestling.
Really tough to keep him down. The whole concept of whatever happens, if you're getting swept or if you're getting takedown, receiving a takedown, the concept of just getting up, whatever happens, you know, forget the guards, forget the recoveries, whatever happens, just post a hand and get up. The concept is really easy, but physically, it's very difficult to execute, especially in competition.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, I don't care, you can sweep me. I'm just gonna post my hand and I'm gonna get up. That's a very easy psychological take to it. However, executing it physically, that requires, you know, some attributes
And timing is very, very important. in
and
that
timing
as
as well. It's like a BJJ hack.
Yeah.
It's a hack into the game. The get up, the stand up, whatever happens, but you know, you still have to have, you know, the physicality to be able to do it even a couple of times in one match, 2 or 3 times in one match, just getting up. Blood rushes through your shoulders, through your, you know, your forearms, and then, you know, the quads, the legs, they get tired. But I think that people who can do that, you know, more power to them. They have it.
I believe you're right. Even high-level people. Craig Jones actually has a DVD about it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
about getting up.
Get up. Yeah, yeah.
Great. Great takedown defense. That was great
I think
takedown
he doesn't.
defense.
Yeah.
Because
He was
had
so
the leg.
confident. Look, his face was like, "You're not taking me down today."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really confident in his
Because
stand-up.
because Jonathan had the leg and
Yeah,
his
and
his
he
head
was-
was tight on it.
No, he was just
And
like
he was
looking
able
at
to,
him.
yeah.
The B team guys, they do some good wrestling, but
Yeah.
there are levels to this, you know, to everything, obviously, but.
And I think it's a great plus. What just happened was a great plus for Henrique psychologically.
Uh-huh.
You know, because imagine you take someone's best shot
And nothing,
and and
But
you,
I'm
and,
sure-
and
I'm
you
sh-
stuffed it and
I'm just sure Jonathan
yeah.
isn't here just to wrestle Enrique. I'm sure he's going to go with
Yeah.
some other stuff in the second and third round. So who's more dangerous, a wrestler who learns jiu-jitsu or a jiu-jitsu guy who learns wrestling?
That's a tough question. I don't know. That's a tough question.
I have an answer for you, but you give me yours.
That's a tough question. I think that I think it may be.
Nope. Nope. Watch the equipment, boys. So,
Yeah. I think what we've seen so far is we have seen people with wrestling backgrounds learn jiu-jitsu and do really well. We have seen that. Um, I haven't seen on a consistent level of jiu-jitsu
guy.
athlete
Learning wrestling.
learning wrestling later on and taking down people who have been wrestling their whole lives. I haven't seen
yeah,
that.
that's not going to
But-
happen.
But I
Yeah.
have seen wrestlers who picked up jiu-jitsu later on and beat
submitted
high level
wrestlers,
and win big
jiu-jitsu
tournaments.
guys, yeah.
And win big tournaments and do well, you know?
Okay, that's a good take. Yeah, I'll accept that.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is it depends on the level. Up to purple belt, wrestler who learns jiu-jitsu will do fine.
Yeah.
In the higher belts, jiu-jitsu guy who picks up wrestling will do fine.
Yeah.
In the brown and black belt. That picks up wrestling, I don't mean doing a single.
Yeah.
I mean somebody who wrestles.
Yeah.
Like you're a brown belt or you're a black belt, and you sign up at a wrestling class, and you wrestle for a year and a half. That guy is going to be dangerous. And the other way around, the wrestler who trains jiu-jitsu up to purple belt, he's going to be very dangerous. So 2-0, 2-0. I'm not even a football fan, man. Why do I keep saying nil? Haven't watched a soccer match in like since the World Cup.
He only wants your neck.
That's
He
all
only
he's doing
wants your
for
neck.
him.
He just keeps backing up with his.
Hey, suck
I
the
like
trash
the
off of those.
rash
Make sure
guard
our
designs.
cannons. Also,
AIGA,
hand
yeah,
fighting
it's
as well.
Mr. Wadi.
Go and see if they have any extra later on.
But I really, really like how they film between the rounds what the
What's
coaches
going
are
on in
saying,
the
what's the
corners.
strategy.
Yes.
So us as the audience, we know what's going to go in.
What would have been even cooler was if they were on each side of the map.
Side. Yeah, that'd be
And
cool
then
actually.
That would have been, yeah, they're
You know
too
what?
close. It's too friendly right now.
Right.
That'd be cool for the audience. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
So, Coach, Mr. B team here. What would you tell him to do? What would you tell Jonathan to do?
Pull guard.
Pull guard.
Pull guard. I don't think
Stop
he's going to
stand.
get,
Stop doing the stand-up battle. I
Yeah.
agree.
unless he has the ability to do chain wrestling, high-level chain wrestling. But I don't think if he just shoots for you know,
One-
for one shot,
one
a single
shot,
leg or
miss up.
double leg, no.
Not gonna happen.
And even all the high-level wrestlers, they chain wrestle. Chain wrestling is a
Absolutely.
big thing,
Absolutely.
you know.
It's just like passing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
passing.
chain
You're not
passing.
gonna
exactly.
pass with
Not
one
gonna pass with
pass.
one thing. No way, especially you know at a high level
Absolutely.
event.
I agree.
So I think. I
He's
believe.
breaking.
Yeah, I believe
I
what
don't
John.
think he's breaking.
I don't
that
think-
was
no,
one of the
no way.
comments
No way.
from somewhere. He's breaking, bro. No, he's not.
I don't think it just fell on the stage.
Don't think so.
I think what Jonathan has to do is to play from knee shield and to go in for the leg entries because I don't see him out
I
wrestling.
wouldn't even do knee shield. I would go half guard and butterfly
Yeah.
because he's got the pressure. He's got the build to smash that as well, the knee shield. That's what the Dagestani style wrestlers do when you
Yeah.
pull half guard and you're trying to do knee shield. They'll just keep that position. They'll keep the head down and pressure you for 100 rounds.
Yeah,
Now,
and another takedown.
he should have pulled guard.
Yeah.
He should have pulled guard.
I mean, I don't believe it takes a really long time to know that
Why does
someone
he-
is a superior.
What do you guys, B team?
No.
Why did he get up? why on earth did he just get up again?
Do you what do you feel on this when you go against an opponent, when you compete against someone? Do you feel it takes a long time for you to realize, okay, I can't take this guy down? Or
In terms of takedowns,
Yeah.
you can find out immediately.
you can exactly so-
Immediately when you touch the guy's neck
yeah.
and you feel that force, you feel the
Yeah, you feel the force
sturdiness
in
in
the-
his neck. And second thing you should always look for is if he's giving you inside control or not.
Exactly, yeah.
If he gives you inside control, he's not that high level of, I wouldn't say high level wrestler or whatever. He doesn't have that level of awareness.
Yeah.
Whenever they're tying up, look at Enrique's hands. It's always inside. Or look at that guy, Magomed from Dagestan. he was fighting yesterday, the guy with the long beard, he didn't give 1 millimeter of inside control. You do that to the guy, you're not taking him down. That's not happening.
I agree completely. You know, it doesn't take long
No,
for you to realize,
no,
and
not at all.
then from there you can work on your
Especially not
strategy.
after 2 takedowns.
Yeah.
After 2 takedowns,
Yeah.
I would just, right now, I would
Yeah,
just
pull
pull
guard.
guard. Pull guard for the entire second round.
Exactly.
At least find some patterns.
Because now it's the second round. He lost the first. It's
Yeah.
the second round. If he does end up sweeping, he could potentially, you know, win the round. Because if it's gonna go to the third round and he's down 2 rounds, he's gonna have to submit.
And Enrique's not.
He's not gonna give him that
He's not
submission.
gonna tap
Yeah.
to anything, that easily right
Yeah.
now. But anyhow,
Do you know how hard it is when you try to if someone that's high level doesn't want you to submit them?
yeah,
It's gonna be very difficult.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be very
Even
difficult.
somebody who's not at a high level.
Yeah,
And they just
and
close up their
the whole
elbows.
strategy. Yeah,
It's
great.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to try, but
We're dominating this whole round, JB.
what he could do if he's confident in his wrestling, because which obviously he is, because he wants to maybe prove something with a takedown, you should pull guard
And then
shin to shin, and then wrestle
come up, wrestle up. Yeah.
if you're good at wrestling.
Yeah.
If you believe you're good in takedowns.
Yeah.
Wrestling, being good at wrestling, and having a good takedown are 2 different things.
Yeah. Yeah, his teammate Nicky Rod likes to do that from the shin to shin, from the butterfly, coming
Yeah,
up to wrestle.
yeah.
Comes up with a
He's
body
not-
lock from
he's
that
not-
position
yeah,
and
he's
coming
not,
up to the wrestle.
Nicky Rod isn't like the most ideal guard player.
Yeah.
Physically, he's
Yeah.
not even built that way to have a fantastic guard. But he will incorporate, different guard positions to
Yeah.
get into that wrestle up and get a hold of one of the legs. That's what I think Jonathan should have done in the second round
I agree.
to get some patterns. I mean, we still have another round. We still have 5 minutes, but you had an opportunity in the second round to download some patterns and then try and execute something in the third. And the body language is really different right now. Jonathan's really tired.
Yeah. It takes a lot out of you when you try to shoot and the person stuffs it. It takes a lot out of you physically.
Emotionally as
Yeah.
well, psychologically and emotionally. Time.
And great. And it's great. It's great footwork by Jose as well, circling.
Oh, he's going to give him a penalty.
Opens up the hole. Right? Both snaps on the head, elbow passing, wrist snap.
Okay, I just saw the head judge say, don't push him out, and he signaled a penalty, a negative, but it was 2-1, so it won't make a difference.
Tá tranquilo, ele vai querer vir mais
I thought
agora.
for a second it was
Só que ele vai
0-0,
cansar mais também.
and that would have been a deciding factor right now, but it was 2-0. He's really in for the
Yeah.
T-Rex choke. He did it yesterday, too.
Yeah.
That was a good entry.
This is a
That
very
was
good
a
entry.
Good
and,
entry.
and he was above the knee line, but
I love the outside
defense.
single leg to the back leg. That's what I teach all of my students. I say, if you're going to learn one takedown in this world for your entire life, it's to drop to your knees for the back leg, single leg.
and you have different angles from there.
Yeah.
You're attacking from a
You
different
can-
angle.
You can
go for the back.
You can go for the back. You can drop again
Yeah.
and do an ankle pick. You
Yeah.
can just drive forward and do a double
Yeah.
leg from that position.
Round
That's the
3.
one takedown everybody should really
Yeah.
learn.
A good strategy as well for. I think a good strategy.
These guys are soaking wet.
Yeah.
Did you think Kazakhstan would be this warm?
No, I didn't think
I-
it was good.
I got like 3
The sun
jackets
hurts,
with
yeah.
me. I have 3 jackets. Like my brother was telling me, it's so cold in Kazakhstan. It's not.
Yeah, the sun is really. It's nice. I think the weather's nice.
It's really good.
Perfect.
It's really good
Yeah,
right now.
it's perfect
But
weather.
in the winter time, it's crazy here.
crazy cold.
It's like sub-zero temperatures.
But I like to be in that environment sometimes. Something with a change, something
I don't
unique,
like-
something fun.
I do not like that at all. Wow. Hey,
But I think a good strategy.
the referee putting his life on the line here.
Yeah. Just to get back what we're talking about before, I think
Yeah.
a good strategy for Jonathan when he goes in for the single, like the angle
Yeah.
that you're saying,
Yeah.
he actually has an ability to dive in
For-
under
Sure.
to deep half, and he's then underneath the hips and
So here's what I would do. What I would tell Jonathan to do. Do the same entry. Okay, yeah. Wait a second for this one. Wow. You should put some mats on the ground around it because they're coming hard on their toes and on their feet. He's got the good entry, but he's not finishing.
Yeah.
So here, let's break it down like this. Shoot for the entry, grab the leg, but sit down with
Sit
the
down.
shin to shin in it. Drop the guy on his arms. He's going to scramble, get up, and maybe expose the back. That would be a good. That would be, I think, the only plausible situation right now where he could score on Enrique. You think if we coach one of the fighters to a win, they'll give us some of the prize money?
yeah, with the
Okay. No, not gonna happen. So
with the last one, he's underneath.
he's got the choke. Okay,
No.
so yeah,
No, he did a great job. He
he turned his twist and
and he turned and he had two hands on one. And
twists the shoulders. Whenever you're in a T-Rex choke, immediately twist your shoulders and the fingers. They're out
Yeah.
from the trachea. So you were saying?
yeah, I mean, you got the strategy correct.
Yeah.
On the last one.
B team,
it
you
was
win.
a bit too
You
late.
you guys win. Show me the G. Show me the money.
Okay, so now he's in guard. So let's see. Is it too little, too late?
Oh, come on, man.
Two and a
You
half
should have
minutes.
done this in the second round.
Yeah.
No, brother, you're way too late. You're way too
Straight-
slippery, way too slippery, way too late.
But you see, he's framing the hip. Henrique's framing the hip. It prevents him from even getting closer. Because for him to get a sweep,
The
his
arm-
hips have to
I
be
think
underneath his hips.
I think he's got like an arm drag.
Yeah.
Something out there.
That's great defense.
Oh, okay. Are you going to? Wow. What are you going to do? Guard, get up.
Get up. Yeah, exactly. Because it gives you a different.
We got the head judge over here.
Because it gives you a different.
Our head judge is here. Well, just what are we going to do? Take a look at the replay. Okay.
He doesn't want Henrique to rest. He said.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care. I
So
just
what
wanna go."
happens here is, what happens right now is, they're going to restart this position. If, okay, sit. Okay, that's 2 points. That's 2 points if he doesn't get up. If he controls him,
He has
if he
to control. He has
him,
to control the far leg.
if
He
he
has to
controls
control
him
the far
here
leg.
for 3 seconds, Jonathan gets 2 points.
Yeah, the key is to control the far leg. Because what Henrique is, if he doesn't control the far leg,
gonna get
Henrique is
up.
going to post and
get
stand.
up. What
yeah,
we were talking about
exactly.
all day.
Yeah,
No,
so
didn't.
exactly what he did.
So, Mr. Jonathan, you should have pulled guard in the
And come
second
up.
round. In the second round. Because obviously you have the tools, to make a difference right now.
Yeah.
You got Enrique a little worried.
But that was a golden opportunity for for Jonathan there. I think he had an
And there's
ability
a
to.
negative here as well.
But he had an ability to secure the sweep. But
He made a difference.
yeah, but
he
I
made a
didn't know.
difference.
Yeah, but I didn't know why he did it in the beginning. I saw him grab the far leg, but
I think Enrique would have
Yeah.
gotten up anyways.
you think so?
That's his thing.
'Cause
That's
I
his
think
thing.
2 hands on one.
That's his thing. He'll just get up. And he got a penalty. Jonathan got a penalty because he pulled guard with no grips.
Yeah.
A negative.
Yeah, so now it's 1 minute left, and Henrique is framing well and just keeping.
So this
keeping the
match was
distance.
not unwinnable for Jonathan. It was not unwinnable.
Yeah.
He just needed to pick the right tactics.
Yeah. He's so good with framing and changing the frames as well, not giving him, you know, a clear position to attack from.
I mean, I have obviously a lot of respect for these guys. Henrique, I've known him for a long time. But that style, I'm trying to find a word for one-dimensional. I'm not going to say one-dimensional, but he has a certain pattern to his fighting. And that style of fighting, you need to really, you need to throw 4 things at him and then get back, get the return from one of them. I'm going to wrestle you, and you're going to take me down, and I'm just going to get up, and I'm going to wrestle you. That's his fight. But we saw the little sequences where he went for the arm drag, and then he pulled out, and then he got the leg, and he got up. So you have to actually throw 5 things at him and take 2 things back.
Yeah.
And, it didn't happen. And he had plenty of time to do that. He had 3 5-minute rounds to do that. I think that...
The winner, Henrique Ciccone.
And I do think that's that's a correct strategy. When you feel like you can't out-wrestle someone, at the same time, they're very good at defending sweeps.
Yeah.
It gives you a different angle, and it's a bit more unique, the way to get the takedown from pulling guard. It's from a sitting position, shin to shin, like you said, or for butterfly. It's a bit more unique, and it gives you a different angle, like a bit more of an effective angle, I think.
And now, at over 91 kilograms, representing Acai Republic, Anton Dimitrikov.
Big boys are here.
Yeah.
And from B Team, Vince Pizzuto. Round 1.
I'm looking forward to this one. Guess what they were calling Michael yesterday?
Undertaker?
Diesel.
Diesel, yes.
They're calling him
Yes.
Diesel.
Diesel.
And he had a great performance. He had the mounted.
I was a big
He had the
Kevin
mounted-
Nash fan all my life.
I was
Yeah,
really
he does
impressed.
look like Diesel.
I was really impressed with Michael yesterday. He had great guard passing, great positional control.
Yeah, and Anton.
And he finished.
Anton is a beast too.
Yeah, and he
Anton is a beast.
Yeah.
Hey.
And he was able to finish, with Ezekiel.
Both of these guys are really good. Both of them are really good.
And for him to take
Whoa!
Anton down, is a big statement, because Anton's thing is to wrestle. You know?
Anton's his guard. Did you see him play half
Yes.
guard yesterday?
Yes.
3 rounds, 15 minutes.
He has a body lock. If he
So both of these fighters, they had a
wants
win
him.
yesterday. What's the score? 2-1 for Asai.
Yes. Yeah, he wants him to roll out, but if he maintains the body lock, it's going to be difficult.
No points though.
No points,
There are
but
no
both hooks
points
in.
here. Got that half Nelson clamped in.
Yeah.
That's some good pressure on the
It's
neck.
pressure on the neck, yeah.
And you know, if you have one shoulder free,
Yeah.
that's not illegal.
Yeah,
That's not an illegal technique.
and opens up the neck really
Oh.
well. Over the chin. A lot of pressure.
Wow.
A lot of pressure.
Wow. Got out of that.
Yeah,
He had the choke in. He had the
Yeah.
rear naked choke in.
but you know what?
So points. We've got
It's
points
great
from
control.
here. Points from here, but points only count from the next position.
Yeah. So he's
He's got this.
he's crawling up, but it's over the face. I think he might get
I
it.
think it's over.
He might get it because so much pressure, so much pressure, so much pressure. Great control from the back. That was great control from the back.
So
He didn't get shrugged off.
B-team fighter came out so aggressive.
Yeah.
I would not say that
The winner,
these
Vince
guys are not evenly
Pizzuto.
matched because Anton is really good.
Yeah.
I think he just took the fight to him
Good, yeah.
from the second that the fight started. He was so aggressive, and sometimes you get overwhelmed when your opponent is too aggressive. You're like, what's your problem, man? Who got you into a bad mood this morning?
Yeah.
This is my dad.
You got a young dad, bro. Yeah, look
It's
at that.
hilarious.
He actually did not let Anton into this fight at all. I'm sure, you know, if Anton would have pulled guard, this match would have looked a little different.
Do you know why I feel what's amazing about this type of event is that we get to see different people from the same team. We're getting exposed to people that we haven't normally seen before.
Yeah,
You know, like if you watch the ADCC, we haven't seen him at the ADCC, but
sure.
at this event you have 7 people from the same team, so we get to see
And now,
different people from the same team and
at 83
people who are
kilograms,
gonna,
We'll see
from
what-
outside
what-
Republic,
We'll see
Patricky
what they're
Brisson.
constructing behind the scenes, you know, the guys that haven't made it
Yeah,
to
exactly,
the
yeah.
mainstream yet. I guess so.
so people who may be really, really good, but we just haven't.
So that's
Haven't seen
2-2.
them yet.
2-2 for, it's a tie right now.
Yeah.
And from B team, Anthony Salvatore.
So we're up for the 83 kilogram weight class.
Round 1.
Patrick looking different without the beard and the hair. I didn't recognize that picture actually. So Patrick obviously had a loss against one of those tough guys yesterday. From Battle Force team, one of those doggy wrestlers. Just pressured him throughout the whole 5 minutes, the 3 rounds, 5 minutes each. And he would have done the same thing if he had another 10 rounds. It was just top pressure, clamping down, putting the head under the chin, going for the underhook. Anthony beat Bakiev by submission yesterday. So Patrick really wants to get a win, get his name on the board, get his name on the scorecard.
It'll be good today to see something different from Patrick, because yesterday all we saw him play was half guard. But now because
Exactly.
yesterday he went against a wrestler, but
Yeah.
today he's going against a
Jiu-jitsu guy,
yeah,
so.
a jiu-jitsu guy, someone who pulled guard.
Yep, drags are good too. That's nice as well. Use that and we can get shoulder touches off that with an off balance. Jerry, go 1 second. Off balance.
So we've got a lot of action for you viewers today. Both of these teams will be fighting again later on in the day. Asai will be fighting against the Kyrgyzstan national team, and B team will be going up against the home favorites, Battle Force. That, I believe, will also be a pretty interesting one. So just to clarify for our viewers,
He has a body
whoever
lock. That's the correct way to pass. He has the body lock. He's going to try to escape 1 foot and pass.
Whoa.
Yeah, pass.
Nice.
Great passing.
Yes.
That's a great passing.
Yes. He needs to control
He has
him,
to
though.
control, yes.
He needs at least 75% of the back, or else there's no pass. No pass.
He has to still maintain the body lock. As long as he has the body lock, he's safe. And now he can work on passing.
I think he's going to do it.
And
One more. I think he has enough steam for one more right now.
Patrick is the type of player that could hold a position for a long time. I seen him do it yesterday with the half guard.
Sure.
He could stay there for a long time and keep tight. And he has that body frame for it as well, you know.
One more.
Nice,
Yes.
nice passing.
That was
Nice.
beautiful.
Yes.
That was beautiful. 3 points, baby. In the bag. I love that. We're commentators. We can cheer them on.
Exactly,
We're not
yeah,
judges.
we're not judges. I think a big mistake is that he let go of the body lock, because if he recovers, he's going to be back in the guard and without the body lock. So I feel like there's only 1 minute or 1 minute 20 seconds left. Had he had the body lock, let him recover, stay and pass
in there,
again.
yeah,
Stay
yeah.
and pass again.
Makes sense. Maybe he can clamp his arms again under the butt right now.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to do. He's done enough to win this round, so.
Yeah. And he has the body lock again above the knees. Yeah. So from now he has to be safe. He can't
Take
allow.
it back. Take back the penalty. Take it. The stalling. He's not stalling anymore.
He's not stalling.
Take it back.
Why is he? No.
What?
I'm
Why?
surprised. I'm surprised by that decision. But if the round goes to him, the round goes to him,
It
right?
still is, yeah. I guess like
So,
the definition here.
He may time the pass by pulling the leg and.
This round's done. But I guess the definition of not stalling would be actively passing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they still gave him the penalty.
Then how can you define actively passing?
Like,
Yeah.
not just standing there, I guess. But I would have taken that
Because-
stalling time
Yeah, I would,
back.
because
He was up.
people pass differently.
Yeah.
Henrique's style of passing, for example, is to move side to side. So, but his style of passing is to stay in one position, defend, try to secure the body lock. So I don't believe he was actively stalling.
That was a huge performance from, I believe, the fighter from Asai is
Patrice.
a lot older than Anthony from BT.
Use your other knee as a crank so you can't.
I can't get under his knee. I'm trying to go for parquet.
But you've got to, because you're going from a half guard.
So let's see how they're going to bounce back from this one. Whoever wins this tie goes up 3-2. So basically you're one step away from being the #1 team from this round of the quarterfinals and guaranteed $10,000 for the team. That's not a lot of prize money compared to sports these days, but still for your troubles, have a cool trip in Kazakhstan, awesome tournament.
But
Take 10G home.
AIGA are planning to put up I know a lot of money for the.
For the
Yeah.
next round, you get to the finals. The winner will get $50,000, and the runner-up will be guaranteed $30,000.
Nice.
No, okay. That was one hell of a takedown, wasn't it? Patrick is tired, isn't he?
Sal, he doesn't want to be here, bro. He's breaking. But he kills Sal.
He does want to be here. What are you guys talking about?
So we see a different strategy now from Anthony. He's not pulling guard.
Yeah.
I think he feels that if he pulls guard, he doesn't
gonna
feel
get-
confident with the sweep, or he feels
That's
that
good.
he
That's
make
a
it
good
faster.
idea. Do something different from the
Exactly,
first
yeah.
round. I like that. That's the concept of having rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you have rounds.
It's a different dynamic, and I think it's pretty fun as well.
Some blood rushing out of Patrick's head. That's what you get when you shave your head and you come to tournament. You're gonna get headbutted and you're gonna get some blood all over the place.
Ele vai ter que chamar, você vai neutralizar e ele vai chamar. Esse é o jogo.
You have the YouTube channel up on your phone?
I can get it up.
Check the comments and see if anybody has any questions. We can answer them.
All right.
That's what we were doing yesterday.
Isso, puxa a cabeça dele. Antes, o dia inteiro. Puxa a cabeça dele. Snap a cabeça. Já está 2 minutos e 30 segundos. Ele está diminuindo a produção. Forward movement, Sal. More fakes, more coming in. 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
If there's any questions,
Any questions, guys?
ask away. Ask
If
away.
you have any anything about the rules or how the competition is being conducted, you can ask us on the comments section on our YouTube live link right now. And if you ask politely, we will answer you.
Have you tried Acai Republic yet?
They did not bring our acai bowls, and I'm very angry at them.
That would have been nice though if we had
I'm-
their acai here.
Yeah,
That would have been nice.
I told Coach Giuliano, who is also the he's the mastermind behind Acai Republic. I saw him yesterday. I said, "Where's my acai?" He's like, "Yeah, we're bringing it." And I was like, "No, give it to me now, bro."
143, 143. Muito bem, tô gostando do jogo.
What's
Keep
the
an eye out for
rule
Josh
set?
Weiland.
So the rule set is the whole entire rule set is structured around the Submission Fighting World Federation, which is an ADCC rule set. Just some slight differences with regards to the guard pull and the first 2 minutes of every 5-minute round, no points except for takedowns. So that would be the difference between the rule set between AIGA and ADCC. As for the entire rules being explained, you sign up at an ADCC seminar close to you and attend it.
Look at Patrice's frame on his bicep earlier on. That frame
You don't
prevented.
want to get into leg entanglements with these guys. Okay.
Again, I want more of that. Outside position. Outside position. É só neutralizar agora. More of that. More of that. 40 segundos. Ele vai se chamar na guarda de novo. Yes. Outside position. Wide stance with the legs.
No, Joe, the points do not carry on into each round. Each round is scored separately, so you can win one round 100-0, and you can lose a round 1-0, and you'd be even. So no, the points do not carry over into each round. That's 2 negatives because of guard pulling without grips for Anthony here. So Patrick is 2 rounds up to take his team 3-2 up.
Yes, nice K guard entries. Nice. That's a very good entry.
Time. So 1 round. He
But
just
now he figured out what's the correct entry.
Yeah.
Because the entry is not from butterfly and elevating the hips.
It's-
Because Patrick is very good at keeping his hips back.
and heavy.
And it's
He's
not
a
through
heavy
half guard.
boy. He's a heavy boy.
But we noticed the lighter guys. If you see Mikey Musumeci's entries,
Twisting the knee into the
twisting
K.
it to the K
Yeah.
guard. It's not through half guard.
Yes. I
People
agree.
who are about middleweights like Craig Jones, they use the entries from the half guard. And heavier guys like Gordon Ryan will elevate the hips. But I feel, me as a smaller person, it's difficult for me to elevate the hips from butterfly guard, especially if I'm going with someone who's a lot heavier. But K guard works really, really well for me, the K guard entries. He keeps the hips back really well.
That was a little risky move there. It's Anthony, right? Anthony shot down for maybe, you know, a single, double, whatever he was going to get, and Patrick clamped his
Round
10-finger grip
3.
and pulled him down. So if he would have not changed his mind in pulling guard and would have continued with the shot, he didn't have any space, any arm room to sprawl or anything. That would have been a 100% takedown right there.
Someone asked, does a submission end the round?
No, the submission ends the fight. You submit anywhere, anytime, and the fight is over. Patrick needs to just hold on for 1 round,
Yeah.
and he's taking this tie. I'm predicting a nail-biting last 2 minutes of the fight. That's what I'm predicting.
What
I'm
Patrick
looking
is doing really
into
well.
my crystal ball here.
What Patrick is doing really well with the passing. See how he has his left hand as a
Yep.
weave-in and
Yep.
it's facing the floor, so it's blocking the hips and blocking any type of entry.
That's 100% old school
Yeah,
half guard passing.
yeah. Old is gold. That's what they say.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
And I feel like what Patrick is doing really well is he's fighting at his own pace. He's fighting at a
Yes.
pace that's really slow.
Yes, that's exactly, and that's why he's winning this fight.
Yeah.
He controlled the pace of this fight. And honestly, I think, you know, Patrick has a lot of say in that, but it's Anthony's fault as well. You know, when you're coming out against a guy who's older, more seasoned, you have to pick up the pace.
Yeah.
If you're going to go slow, you're fighting a Masters division fight with a Masters
With a
fighter.
Masters.
So
Yeah, with someone with the amount of experience he has and the knowledge he has.
yeah, it's going to be a tough day at the office if you're going to choose that path.
Now he's working on the body lock.
Yeah,
He's lifting
yeah,
the hips
yeah,
and getting
yeah.
the body lock.
Clamping Anthony's
Yeah.
knee to his, heel to his butt.
But
Just get the angle. He needs to get the angle. He needs to bring the knee down. Yeah, now it is. Now that's it.
he needs
That's
to
where he
clear.
needs to go. That's where he needs to go.
Yeah. The setup to get the body lock was really good. What he did was he elevated one side of the hip to get one-handed, then elevate
That's
the
it.
other side
That's
of the
it.
hip.
That's it. That's it.
And then
He got it.
cross it. Yeah. Fast now.
That's 3 points. That's 3 points.
I still-
That's 3 points. Come on. Didn't he control him for 3 seconds?
I believe so.
That was 3 points, guys.
Do you feel like he should have kept the body lock and not let go? That way,
It's
It will-
tiring too.
it
It's
will-
so tiring though. After 15 minutes.
I agree.
This is 14th minute of fighting right now. Yeah, he should have definitely.
Because
But
I'm worried if it's open, he can then try to get the K guard
he
entry.
got another penalty. Anthony just pulled guard without without maintaining any grips. I'm going to be biased here. I love it when one of these older guys comes out and takes out one of these young whippersnappers.
I like it as well because it gives me hope because I'll be his age one day.
You will.
And I want to be as good as him.
And it's going to be sooner. It's going to be sooner than you
later.
think. Boom! You wake up and you're 40 years old.
What happened?
What?
I think it's going to be two. I think what Patricio, just to be safe, if he clamps his own hands just to be safe, he has to clamp his own hands just to be safe.
You got it.
Great performance, great win.
That was
Great performance.
nice.
The winner, Patricky Bressan.
Patricky. We've been calling him Patrick all day. Patricky is Portuguese for Patrick. 3-2 for Acai Republic. Give me my acai. Where's my acai?
I could do for an acai now. I could do for an acai
Yeah,
now.
definitely right now. After all the shishlik we had last night, oh my God, I need acai right now. There he is, Mr. Acai himself. So 3-2, this next fight is do or die for B team. What would that say about this tournament and about the level of jiu-jitsu this side of the world if B team loses
And now,
this match
the seventh and final
and goes
match
on to
at
lose
65 kilograms
to
for Acai Republic,
Battle
Dominic
Force
Mejia.
and leave here with no standing at all? What would that say about the level of this tournament?
You know what? I would say I think it's a very high level. I was really impressed with the guys from Battle Force yesterday. Really impressed with the level of jiu-jitsu. They went against Acai Republic and they had, you know,
And for the B team,
a couple of very good wins.
Frankie Lopez.
Okay, so listen, I totally negated the heavyweight fight. They were 3 for 3 now.
Oh, they're 3
I
for
thought
3?
they were 3 for 2. This is the deciding rubber of the match.
Wow.
This is it.
Round 1.
Something interesting about Dominic I heard is that he started training when he was, I think, 2 or 3 years old.
Yep, look at that. 65 years old. This is it. This is for all the marbles.
One of the guys was telling me yesterday that Dominic has been training since he was a toddler.
Really?
He's been training his whole life. So I think, yeah, I noticed that yesterday that he was super sharp.
Well, Dominic is still young, so
Yeah.
all of his life is not that much.
Yeah, but I think, I think he's been
Yeah,
training
he
for
looks
he's
really
been training
good.
for 15 years.
He looks really
and,
good.
and he's 19, something like that.
Wow. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he looked, exactly. He's really sharp, super
That's
sharp.
it. Acai takes out B team.
Really sharp.
Yeah, Giuliano was like, if we lose tomorrow, don't even talk to me anymore. Wow, that was so clean and
The winner,
to the point.
Dominic
Yeah.
Mejia.
something, you know, coming back to what we said before, we would never get to see these, you know,
$10,000.
no, these these young athletes in the bigger competitions, but now we're exposed to them, and they all
Yeah.
have super high
Sure.
level jiu-jitsu.
Sure.
I'm really impressed by it. Someone just wrote sinistro, which means in Portuguese that's like someone who's super good or talented.
So Enrique Sacconi just came over here. Say it
We will
again.
now begin a
about,
30-minute
say it again,
intermission.
say it again.
The AIGA
Yeah.
Champions League will
We are
return with
A
Battle
team.
Force
No,
versus B
no
Team.
B team here. We have A team. I just love the trash talking. As long as it's playful.
Don't make enemies with the B team.
As long as it's playful, it's fun.
yeah.
Oh,